Welcome with our new lesson 1.9, the US system of weights and measures. People searched to measure lengths or weights, and they used their thumb, their hand, the foot to find the length of things. But these units were not very satisfactory because we need more accurate units for measurements. The US system of weights and measures, sometimes called the English system. You can use the figure shown to you to convert between a unit and another from these units used for measuring length or weights. For example, as you can see here, that if you want to change or convert from a large unit to a smaller unit, you should multiply with a certain factor. But if you want to convert from a smaller unit to a larger one, you should divide by the same factor. If you want to change from mile to yards, you should multiply by 1760. If you want to change from yards to feet, you must multiply by 3. If you want to change from feet to inches, you must multiply by 12. But what about if you want to change from yards to inches? So you must multiply by 3, then multiplying by 12 also. And the same if you want to change from inches to miles, so you must divide by 12 and then divide by 3 and then divide by 1760. The same here to change between weight units. To change from gallons to quarts, you should multiply by 4. From quarts to pounds, you must multiply by 2. From pounds to ounces, you must multiply by 16. And if you change from smaller unit to larger one, you should divide by the same factors. Also, we have a unit here, the rod. One rod is equal to 16.5 feet. To change from rod to feet, you should multiply by 16.5. Or to change from feet to rod, you must divide by 16.5. So let us put this conversion table aside and take some examples on this. Fill in the blanks. Example 1, change 8 feet to inches. So to change from feet to inches, we should multiply by 12. So 8 times 12 is going to be 96. So it is equal to 96 inches. Example 2, 72 inches. Change it to feet. So we must divide by 12 here. Our answer is going to be 6 feet. Third example, 51 feet. Change it to yards. To change from feet to yard, we should divide by 3. So the answer is going to be 17 yards. 4. To change 5 yards to feet, we will do the opposite. So you will multiply here by 3 and your answer is going to be 15 feet. 5. Change 3 miles to yards. To change from miles to yards, you should multiply by 1760. And your answer must be 5,280 yards. Example 6. Change 3 feet 9 inches to inches. Well, we have 9 inches already, but we need to change the 3 feet to inches. So we must multiply here by 12. So we have 36. Add 36 to 9, you will have 45 inches. Question 7. We have 2 yards and 5 feet. Change these to feet only. So we have 5 feet already. Change the yards to feet, and that is by multiplying by 3. So you have 6 feet now. Add to them the 5 feet. You will have 11 feet. Let us do the same thing with weights. Example 8. We have 24 quarts. Change them to gallons. To change from quart to gallons, you should divide by 4. So you have 6 gallons. 9. Change 3,000 pounds to gallons. To do that, from pounds to gallons, we will divide by 2, and then we will divide by 4. So the answer is going to be 375 gallons. A final example. Change 8 pounds 2 ounces to ounces. So we have 2 ounces already. We want to change the pounds to ounces. To do that, we must multiply by 16. 8 times 16 is equal to 128. Add this number to 2. So we have 130 ounces. By this, we reach the end of our lesson. Thanks.